Well, hey friends, just wanted to give you some thoughts that I have on the election. I've really not talked much about it, and I probably won't talk any more about it. Just a few things that got me thinking. Number one, the polls are not ever accurate. These people clearly don't know what they're doing, or they're purposely trying to, make, numbers look a certain way or seem a certain way. I'll tell you what, for my Democrat friends, my encouragement for you going forward in regards to polling, don't ever be overconfident. For my Republican friends, my encouragement is you don't be discouraged, because what they're saying, it seems this is two presidential elections in a row that weren't even close. I mean, this was supposed to be a landslide, and it was not that way. It was supposed to be a wave, and it was not that way. So just something to consider going forward. Number two, I hope that we can all see that there are some shenanigans going on, that we can at least admit that. When you go to bed on Tuesday night thinking it's going to be a certain way, and then you hear the next morning that there were tens of thousands of ballots in one state that show up in the middle of the night, and over 100,000 ballots that show up in another state in the middle of the night. And all of those ballots, or at least the vast majority of those ballots, going to one candidate. I mean, come on, let's get real here. There's something clearly not right. I'm not saying it's completely wrong, but there's clearly stuff that is not right going on here. And my thought is that, no matter what side of that political aisle you're on, my hope is you would be upset about that it would really cause you to be concerned about not only this election, but really all elections going forward. This cannot happen. We've got to have a fair election system and feel comfortable at the end of the outcome that things were done correctly and in the right way. Cities, states saying we're going to just stop counting. Other states didn't do that. So there's clearly some stuff going on that we can't trust. And it's very concerning for me just as a citizen. And again, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, I'd hope that you are concerned as well. And then the third thing I'd say is we've got to make sure this doesn't happen again. This simply cannot happen again. Most of the states took care of business. Texas, I'm a Texan. We took care of it. We're the third most populated state, or second most populated state in the country. We counted it. We took care of it. Of course, there's also ways to make sure that the right people are actually voting under the right names. When I went to the ballot box, I showed my ID. It proved who I am, and it was a fair thing. Yet other states don't even require any legal documents for you to be able to vote. This is wrong. I'm a constitutionalist, and I believe in states' rights, but something's got to be done to level each state on the same playing field. When some states are doing it right, taking care of it, yes, there's probably still some injustice going on and some wrong going on. I get that. But with the vast majority of it's fine. When you got other states that are completely making a mockery of this, my friends, we can't have this again. This just simply cannot happen again. We have got to call our elected officials, whatever it may be, to make sure that next time around that it is fair, that there's some kind of maybe voter ID card or identification card across the board. And we're going to stop counting, or, all of a sudden, poll watchers are not allowed into facilities. None of that stuff can happen. My friends, again, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, I think we can agree that we've got to have fair elections, that at the end of the election, when a winner has been called, that we can all feel confident that it was fair, that it was done correctly. So just some thoughts that I have regarding this 2020 presidential election. And I think if I can control myself, I'll shut up for any other comments or posts or anything like that. All right, guys, y'all have a great evening and weekend, and take care.